Hi, I'm Anna. I'm working on a couple projects to celebrate the nation's 250th anniversary. And I struggled for a little bit to figure out what I wanted to do, and I finally settled on a couple different projects. So one project is to write about different things that were my first memories of what it means to be American. And I have a variety of ideas for this. I haven't filled this in yet. Gonna have to figure out what kind of papers I want to put in here. But that's what I want to do with this one. The other project that I'm working on is America's Best Idea, which is the national parks. And I've been to a bunch of national parks. I've sewn in a bunch of pages, and I'm going to go ahead and write down some of my memories about the national parks that I visited. I haven't been to them all, but I would say that I have gone to probably more than half of the 63 that we currently have. So right now what I'm thinking is I'm trying to like mimic the signs, the entry signs that we had to the national parks, but I was having a little trouble finding images of them in the on the internet. And I'm just trying to figure out for myself, like, is this something that, I mean, am I misremembering this? Was this a thing? Oh, I think I got this wrong. I think it's supposed to be like upward slanted. Oh, that would explain a few things here. So I'm trying to get that feeling of those rustic signs that I think were like a 60s thing that were around when I visited a lot of the parks. And so that was kind of the idea that I was doing for this. I also have a bunch of stickers coming my way for all the different national parks that I could use to help center the pages as I'm thinking about them. And yeah, that's what I was thinking I would do here. You know, the national parks are a very important part of me, and an important idea that I have really kept in mind throughout my lifetime. And I want to make sure to take down, my memories before they get, less fresh in my mind over time. So when I think about, my most earliest memories about America, I have a lot of thinking to do. A lot of different ideas come to mind, and I don't know, how to order the importance of them. I don't know if I should just start journaling and see where it goes, or if I should kind of make a table of contents, like an outline of all the things that I want to talk about, and go that route. I think that currently my thoughts are not organized enough to be really that chronological. So maybe it'll be more about my musings over time. That does not look right. I think it was more... I'm struggling here. Because I tried to find examples, and I don't know if they're just not around anymore. If they've all been replaced, if I'm misremembering what I was thinking about. But what I thought was a stereotypical sign seems not to be so stereotypical right now. So, but I thought that this cute shape would be, a good symbol that I could use. Okay, that really did not turn out very well. I probably should not be trying to freehand this. That's probably part of my issue here. But that is what I am doing, so oh well. I don't think it was a super sharp turn. It was just that the one top corner was higher than the others and gave it this weird, distinct shape that didn't look too symmetrical. I think this is close enough for my needs. So I think I'll put one of these on the cover and then have a couple of these inside, and maybe I'll make a couple more to go on with this theme. Is this one okay? I think it's just that this side is too round. Do you all have memories of the national parks? Are there, have you visited during the 4th of July? Any memorable trips as a child? I think some of my most vivid memories involved Yosemite National Park, as well as some of the other parks out there, but Yosemite in particular was of great significance to me. I don't have a whole lot of paraphernalia lying around for this project, but I do have a couple calendars that have images, since our national parks are really popular for that kind of thing. I'm not going to stick specific, like, only to the national parks. I'll consider, you know, other historic and national landmarks, and use those to inspire my journaling here. I don't think I'll be visiting every single national park. Some of them are a bit out of the way. 10. And that's good because I don't know if I've got enough pages for that. But I will have a lot to say in recollecting some of my visits. And here again, you know, some of the things that I think about when I think about my first memories of America and what being an American means. You know, pledging allegiance to the flag. The bald eagle. Rachel Carson, and what all was happening to our large birds before we banned DDT. MLK Jr. and Martin Luther, in my mind, are connected. I don't know how many presidents I would be thinking about writing about, but I think there would be a couple. And I think I'm just going to sit down and once I put my papers in here, or, you know, figure out what papers I want to put in here, I'm going to be thinking about all the different topics that I would want to bring up and put down, and see where we go from there. But at first I was worried that I was going to be too late. You know, am I going to get this published in time to be able to have something up before the 4th of July, yada yada. But it's not like I'm going to wait 50 years for the next big, you know, United States anniversary. I think that this is a good opportunity as any to take some time over the next days, weeks, months to start taking down some notes and capturing those thoughts from my youth. So I hope this gives you some ideas about things that you might want to consider when you're thinking about the 4th of July. It doesn't have to be fireworks. Although I have to say that the sights, sounds and smells of freedom are going to be strong in my neighborhood. But, you know, red, white, and blue, it doesn't necessarily have to be red, white, and blue. I'm sure I'll have red, white, and blue things in here eventually, but, you know, when I think of America, there's a lot of different things that come to mind that are more than straightforward everyday symbols that might be out there. Not that those aren't important and worth talking about, but I wanted to go beyond a patriotic theme to really think about the journaling that I want to do. So with that, happy 4th of July.